dreamy Dobie. Once a gal was creamy Dobie. Once a gal to call his own. Is she blonde? Is she tall? Is she dark? Is she small? Is she any kind of dreamboat at all? No matter, he's hers and hers alone. Dobie.
Merry Christmas. So why ain't I married? I'll tell you why. Because of all the times of the year, Christmas is the time when a family should be at home, together. Well, we're not going to be at home together. I'm at home, Mom's at home, my brother Davey's at home, but Dad isn't.
Get out of here, all of you! Get out!
Hey, shut up. What are you trying to do, louse up the Christmas Day dinner?
Don't say that word.
Dinner?
Christmas.
You said it.
Now bite my tongue out.
Good. As long as you don't do anything to louse up those people bringing over that turkey dinner tomorrow.
I don't want a turkey dinner tomorrow.
Well, I do. Why do you think I get myself arrested on a Christmas Eve? It ain't easy to get arrested on a Christmas Eve.
Knock it off, will you?
All I can say is I went to a lot of trouble for this, so don't you do anything to louse it up or I'll...
You what? You what?
Yeah.
What's going on here? What's going on here? I saw you, Gillis. You were out of your cell. Now, wasn't it nice? Come on now. Why don't you stay out? Go away. Gillis, be reasonable. We've been reasonable, haven't we? Answer me that, haven't we been reasonable?
I told you before, I am staying in here until Christmas is over.
Gillis, for the last time, we'll take you home. I'll take you home. In my own car. The official one. I'll even let you blow the siren. Gillis, please, let us take you out of... Will you shut up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This man's got me half out of my mind. As a matter of fact, he's got the whole city administration half out of his mind.
If the city administration had half a mind to get out of, I wouldn't be in here. But I'm in here, and here I stay.
Hey, this guy's gonna do us out of a Christmas dinner.
Chief. Oh, Judge, I'm glad you got here. I'm afraid this Gillis has got us licked.
He may have us all licked. The Daily News is writing a story about me, calling me the world's meanest judge, because I threw Gillis in jail on Christmas Eve.
But Gillis deserved it. The Daily News is just playing politics.
Yeah, the kind of politics that can get us out of office next election. Now, look, let me handle Gillis. I'm going to take care of him, see? I'll get down on both knees to him if I have to. Nice singing, folks. Keep it up. Come on. Hello, Mr. Gillis.
Good night, Judge.
Glad to see you're in a better humor today, Mr. Gillis.
Don't kid yourself about my humor.
All right, Mr. Gillis, if that's the way you feel, stay mad. That's your privilege. Well, I'm not going to get mad. No, sirree. I said if that's the way you feel. Will you shut up?
Voters.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Sing deck the bells. Gillis, you're a bad influence in this jail.
You want to add 10 days to my sentence?
You have no sentence. I'm revoking it.
I'm revoking your revoking.
If you don't get out of here, you're in contempt of court.
I am not in court.
But I am the court.
I am in contempt.
Gillis, be reasonable. Look at it this way. You're not really mad at me.
No?
Well, the chief here.
No.
You're really mad at Christmas.
No.
What was that?
I am not mad at Christmas. I am mad at people.
People?
People at Christmas.
Yes, I know what you mean. I'll admit that when you came into my court yesterday, a little mad at people at Christmas. Well, I was a little mad at people at Christmas, too. And I dealt with you a little severely. A little too severely. I was wrong. There, I've said it.
Thank you, Judge.
Good. I'm glad it's all over. We'll just forget the whole thing.
You forget the whole thing. I'll stay here.
Oh, but Gillis, you can't stay here in this bare cell till Christmas is over. Why think of your family.
I am.
Good. That's why I'm staying here.
Don't blame Dad for his attitude. The family was one of the big causes of his going to jail. And I did my part. Although I have to admit, my mother warmed him up for me.
Herbert, you have just got to help me decide about the Christmas card.
Look, Christmas is bad enough, what with the customers I have to put up with, let alone my wife, who I have to put up with, too. Don't get me wrong, Winnie. You're a wonderful woman. But comes Christmas, blip, you flip, just like everybody else. Now, please, again, please, don't bother me with the Christmas cards. Did you hear what I said, Winnie?
Of course, dear. Herbert, you have just got to help me decide about the Christmas cards.
Oh, my...
We have to get the cards out.
Why?
Because it's Christmas.
Boy, and is it Christmas. That's the excuse for everything. Everybody goes nuts, and why, it's okay, it's Christmas.
Oh, you just love to act like Scrooge.
Who's acting?
Listen, Herbert, I have to ask you about the Jorgensons.
You asked me about the Jorgensons yesterday.
I did? What did I ask you about them?
You asked me whether we should send them a Christmas card.
Really? And what did you say?
I don't remember.
You said they owe us a 3-month bill.
All right, so that's what I said.
But did you say to send them a card or not to send them a card?
I said not to send them a card.
Oh, all right. But then, if we sent them one, it might remind them about the bill.
Then send them one.
Make them feel guilty.
Merry Christmas.
Does that mean yes or no?
I said send them a card.
Oh, all right. But then 3 months is an awfully long time for them to owe us. Goodness, they might think we didn't mind.
Then don't send them one.
Okay. But then, Herbert, it is Christmas.
Then send them one.
Goodness, I only said it's Christmas.
I know it's Christmas, and how do I know it's Christmas? Because my wife can't send out one Christmas card without calling a top summit conference. And old Mrs. Muller comes in here 4 times a day and gets the same thing she gets all year round. But now they are presents for people. And will I please gift wrap them? And why? Because she wants to get free Christmas wrapping paper.
Well, it would do that.
No, you don't. This is a salami. Mrs. Muller buys a salami every week of the year. But this week, it's a present for her sister-in-law in Detroit. And will I please gift wrap it?
Here, let me.
She was in here a little while ago and wanted a can of sardines. Gift wrap for her nephew boy in Phoenix.
Here, put your finger. There. Now we can get started checking.
Good.
The Christmas card lists.
Yeah, Mom didn't help Dad's temper any. But let's be honest, neither did I. Yes, it's me, Dad. Ready, willing, and able. Yes, sir. Now, don't thank me. No, not yet, Dad. Wait till I put in a full day's work. And don't thank me even then. It's just my duty. After all, there's no school. I should help out.
Listen, you're up to something. You're up to the stamp. The stamp. The stamp is stuck. The stamp.
Oh, here, let me, Dad. Now. It's funny. I don't see how it could stick to a moist surface.
My tongue happens to be a dry surface. I've licked over 2,000 of those things.
Well, that's something I can do.
All right, boy, what are you up to?
Huh?
You are my son. A tall, strong, healthy, all-American boy and as lazy as a hound dog in possum season. So anytime I see you in this store wearing an apron and ready to go to work, I want to know, what are you up to?
Ah, Dad. Speaking of Christmas presents,
Nobody was.
I can't figure out what to get Maynard.
I have a suggestion, but how you going to hang a bath on a Christmas tree?
Yeah. No, seriously, Dad, what's really bugging me is what to get Mom. What are you giving her?
Well, I haven't made up my mind yet. I was thinking of getting her a washing machine, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to get her a dryer.
A clothes dryer?
Yeah, she needs that more than she does a washing machine. After all, her scrub board's only 6 months old.
Dad, listen.
Don't argue with me, boy. I remember distinctly. I got it for her last August for her birthday.
Dad, you don't understand women.
True, an understatement, but basically true. Of course, I know a little about them, or you wouldn't be standing there.
Well, I think that you ought to get her something to remind her she's a woman.
I have ways.
You know, I mean, get her something gay, glamorous, frivolous.
I already did. You.
No, seriously now, Dad.
What would you suggest?
You could get her something, say, from Paris.
Well, if the French happen to make a good clothes dryer, I'll buy it for her.
Oh, speaking of presents for women reminds me.
No, you don't.
That's $5. I need it.
I knew what you were up to.
You'll ruin my romance. I promised my girl. She'd have given it to me eventually anyway, Dad.
Not until Christmas morning. Okay, if you want it now, take it. But, Merry Christmas.
Ah, Dad, I know you. You're just a warm-hearted, generous, affectionate softy.
Yeah, and you're just consistent. A bum, but a consistent bum. Can't you just pretend to work a little?
Oh, I'd love to, Dad, but I've got to go to the post office and order my girl's present.
The post office? What are you giving her, stamps?
No, I'm giving her a home study course in baton twirling.
What?
It comes in the mail. It teaches her all about baton twirling.
You had the nerve to criticize me and the present I was going to give your mother, and you are going to give some girl a home course in baton twirling?
It's what she wants.
Well, a dryer is what your mother wants. You're not going to do it.
Well, there's nothing wrong.
Oh, there isn't? I've seen those drum majorettes with their shorts up to there.
Well, that's nothing.
It's practically nothing.
Oh, I promised her. I'm only making the first payment. I promised. This is the only girl I ever really loved. You may be ruining the whole future of she who may become your daughter-in-law.
That does it. I'm not going to have any baton twirler for a daughter-in-law. Okay. Okay. But when they strap you in that jacket, don't tell them I'm your father.
Bye, Dad.
I gotta kill that boy. I just gotta.
Well, that was my contribution, I'm sorry to say. And on top of me, my brother Davy, home from college, he really gave Dad a shock.
You mean you don't want any Christmas money?
That's right, Dad. Not a single red cent. I don't have a girl to give a present to, and I'm spending my whole vacation with Randy Macon.
Randy Macon. Is that the Macons of Macon Falls?
Yes, old Dad, we go first class.
Yeah, you meet some pretty fancy guys up
Nothing
there at
too
college.
good for the son of Herbert T. Gillis.
That's right. Well, you certainly won't need dough up there. Those people got money they haven't even counted yet.
Those old
the
big
estate,
dollars.
the mill, the foundry, the whole town.
No coach flights, strictly extra
What's the
fare.
matter? Something wrong with your arm?
Dad, that's the way we were when it comes.
Oh. Well, don't you think you ought to have a couple of bucks in your pocket anyway?
What for, Dad? They won't let me spend a dime.
Oh, you're a good boy, Davy, and a comfort to your old man.
Maybe I ought to have a little something to tip the servants.
Sure. How about $3, $4?
50.
Yeah, you got to tip the... 50?
Yeah, the butler, the chauffeur, the upstairs maid.
$50?
Dad, you don't want people saying the son of Herbert T. Gillis is chintzy.
Let him say $50 for tips.
Yeah, like I said, the butler, the chauffeur...
I know, the attic maid, the cellar maid, the doorman, the stable boy. You sure they don't have their own private chimney sweep?
Funny, Dad.
Not $50 funny.
Oh, Dad, I know you. You're nothing but a generous, warm-hearted, affectionate old softy.
Yeah, and I've heard that, too. Okay. Here, from your generous, warm-hearted, affectionate, old softy, soft-headed dad.
Thank you, Dad.
Incidentally, if that butler gets out of line, give me a call. For tips like that, I'll buttle all over the joint.
You kill me.
I could always swear he asked me to.
Well, that was the family's contribution to Dad's Merry, Merry Christmas. That's not all. His loyal, regular customers pitched in and helped, too. You want some customers? You want old Mrs. Muller, the Christmas wrapping paper thief? Or Mrs. Nichols, the fruit pincher? Mrs. Sedlitz, the candy taster? Or maybe Mrs. Dowell, who sends her kid with a list and the money. Always 10 cents short and has yet to pay up. Or Mrs. Kenny?
That's it. That's it exactly.
I'm sorry it took so long, Mrs. Kenny, but the wholesaler didn't have anything like it in stock, and I had to have it made special.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Gillis. You know, Charles will be so pleased.
Your little boy?
No, my husband.
Your husband. Oh, he's going to give it to the kids, huh?
This is for Charles. You see, I got him one 32 years ago for our first married Christmas. And this will be such a nice surprise. Oh, I think it was so sweet of you to go to all that trouble.
Oh, glad to do it. Man, here it is.
No. I can't hide a thing around that house at Christmas time.
That's right. Kids will snoop out anything.
No, Charles.
Your husband?
Do you know what I always say? I always say that a man is just a fat, bald boy. So you keep the cane and deliver it on Christmas Eve. But you better make it after 11 o'clock.
After 11 o'clock at night on Christmas Eve?
Charles always stays up to the late news.
All right, Mrs. Kenny, and I'll just put the $3 on your bill.
$3?
Well, that's what it cost me.
$3? Why, I didn't pay more than a dollar and a half for the other one.
But that was 30 years ago.
32.
Honest, I'm not making a penny.
I certainly wouldn't pay $3 for a silly thing like that.
Well, they won't take it back.
Well, it's going to spoil my entire Christmas. Now, you wouldn't want to do that.
What am I going to do with it?
Sell it.
To who?
Anybody would want a nice thing like that for a dollar and a half.
No, Mrs. Kenny. It's yours for free and a Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. Free. and you'll deliver it, of course.
After 11 o'clock, Christmas Eve. It'll be a pleasure.
You know, I think the wrapping could be nicer.
Well, that's people. Sometimes it makes me wonder if I really want to grow up and be one. Dad says a small business isn't called small because of the amount of business you do, but because of the people you do it with.
Thank you, and call again. And honest, that scale was checked just yesterday morning.
Like hi. Like Merry Christmas?
Like Merry Christmas, and what do you want, Maynard?
This is my dad's Christmas present, and I want to hide it here so he won't find it.
Hide it? From the way it smells, you ought to bury it.
I got it at the Army surplus store. My dad likes something fishing up at the lake, and I got a good buy.
What is it?
It's one of those self-inflating rubber life rafts. You know, when a plane like went down at sea, they threw this out, pulled the cord, and... Oh, my dad will love it. $4.95. Will you hide it for me? Like, please?
I better hide it, or the health department will be after me.
Thanks. Oh, I gotta warn you about one thing. Help! Maynard!
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, you'd think that'd be enough to flip anybody. But Dad bore up, bravely, finally. At least until Mrs. Lapping.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Lapping. I'll be with you in a minute. I got a rush order to get out here. I promised to fill it right away.
Well, it seems the customer who's here should get the consideration of one who asked you to deliver.
All right, Mrs. Lapping, is there something I can get you right away? What is it?
It's my cousin Pearl.
Huh?
My cousin Pearl. You should know her. She visited me once in 45.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice. What is it you want?
Pearl's sick.
Oh, well, how about some soup? Soup would be nice.
No, she isn't sick there. It's been back here and around in there. She's doctoring, but don't seem to do her any good. The doctor says it's neurology, but I know better.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could be filling this order while you tell me all about it, huh?
Well, you'd better put this turkey in the freezer. It might spoil. I thought it.
Turkey?
Mm-hmm. I bought it here.
Yeah, last June when I had a special price on them. What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with Pearl?
It's back?
I knew you weren't listening. Pearl has this back condition, And she wants to go with Adam and drive up to Sellersville and pick up my sister, Opal. She's married to a Dumfries.
I know, Mrs. Lapping, but...
Adam's Pearl's brother. He never married, and she never married either.
I see.
And that's what's wrong with her back.
I know.
She's always waiting on that man hand and foot. He's so lazy, why, he wouldn't turn his hand a mite.
I know, Mrs. Lapping, but...
And that's why I'm returning the turkey.
And that's what I don't understand.
Won't listen, will you? Because of Pearl's back condition, they are not coming to my house for Christmas dinner. We are going there.
But you can't refreeze a turkey.
I know that. That's why I'm returning it.
But I can't refreeze it either.
I bought it here.
I know you did, and you paid for it, and it is yours.
I just returned it.
What am I gonna do with it?
It's your turkey.
No, it's not.
Well, you can sell it to somebody.
No, I can't.
You can. If you were more cooperative, people would come in and you'd cook.
What I mean is that everybody already has their turkey.
Is that my fault?
Is Cousin Pearl's back my fault?
It's Adam's fault. I told you before that. You just won't listen, will you? I bought it here.
All right, Mrs. Lapping, all right.
You know you can sell it easy.
Maybe.
You've known that all along.
18 3/4, and the price last June was 49 cents a pound.
Here it is, all figured up.
Yeah. Hey, just a minute. You got this figured at 69 cents a pound.
That's what it is.
That's what they are now, but they were 49 in June.
I can take you outside and show you a sign in your window that says turkey 69 cents a pound.
That is what they are now.
Well, now is when I'm returning it.
But you can't expect me to give you more than you paid.
I bought it here.
For 49 cents a pound, and you can't expect me to give you 69.
Well, I've been keeping it in my refrigerator all the time.
I know, Mrs. Lapping.
And with all that electricity.
Yes, Mrs. Lapping.
And you'll sell it for 69, wanting to give me 49, while you're selling it for 69, making 2 profits.
2 profits?
And at Christmas time, too.
What?
This is the time of the year when everyone should be their kindness. Take the whole bowl. Give me my money. La, 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Christmas cards, baton twirling daughter-in-laws, life rafts, $50 for tips for the servants, gift wrap salami, and last year's turkeys. Merry Christmas!
No. Police! Help!
Gillis, I don't care what they put in the papers. I'm tired of babying you around. If you had kept your mouth shut in court yesterday, the charges against you would have been dropped. But no, you had to be a loudmouth. Well, the judge was right when he sentenced you for contempt.
Thank you.
And now you're being stubborn. You're going to stay here in this jail till Christmas is over. Well, I'm glad. You don't deserve to be out with decent people on Christmas.
My sentiments exactly. And I've got better things to do at 11 o'clock Christmas Eve. Good night, sir.
Herbert?
Hey, I didn't want you all coming down to a place like this.
We brought you Christmas dinner, Dad.
Yeah, and a tree.
Naturally, we're all going to spend Christmas together, no matter where.
Yeah.
Well, you were supposed to go to a dance tonight. Shouldn't you be up in Macon Falls?
They gave all that up to help me in the store.
Help you in the store?
Yes.
Let's go. Hey, Merry Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Christmas carols. Shall we invite them in for coffee?
Yes.
Okay.
The season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Sing an ancient Christmas carol, fa la 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 la.
We're all together. So it's going to be a Merry Christmas after all. And the same to you.
a gal was dreamy, Dobie. Once a gal was creamy, Dobie. Once a gal to call his own. Is she blonde? Is she tall? Is she dark? Is she small? Is she any kind of dream?